Hey guys, I'm Mike. I own 6 cabins in the Smokies. Showing some analysis that I do on AirDNA every month. So I'm looking at future demand analysis. So this basically shows me what's the occupancy rate for the next month, 2 months, 3 months. I'm going to focus on October. But if you look here, you'll see that this next weekend, 70%. And then we get into October, which would be a pretty good month, and you'll see that, right? Because Friday, Saturday, average 85%. Excuse me. And then the following Friday, 80%. And then as you get closer to Halloween, 65% and 50% here, and it really drops off in the first part of November. But kind of takeaway here is that if you're not booked for the next 2 weeks, it's going to be pretty tough because it looks like most of the bookings that are already going to happen have already happened. there is the hurricane event in Florida, so that might drive some new demand north. So obviously watch out for that. But it does look like the market is pretty much settled for the next 2 weeks. There'll be some stragglers, of course. And if you take a look at the rate analysis here, this is actually pretty encouraging. You'll see that the dark green line is the booked rate for this year, and then the light green line is the book rate for last year. And you'll see that it actually, you're looking at a 20% increase from last year to this year for certain nights, which, kind of like, hey, inflation is going up, pushing prices up. You're kind of seeing that in short-term rental land as well. This is a little more, it's a little less useful, hard to explain, but just basically shows that, in the last 7 days, out of all the bookings for these dates, 94% of it has already been, we're booked within the last 90 days. So it's not as much, it's not very last minute. So they're just, a very small part of the market, less than 10% is, less than 7 days to booking. So there's not a lot of last minute bookings on these dates here. And I'll kind of circle back here on the back part of October. It's historically kind of good months. So there's probably still more, maybe 10%, 10, 15% occupancy here. So, if you're holding out, it may, you may kind of get booked still, but, as the days kind of roll through, you want to definitely want to make sure that, your price is competitive and that you're on top of the revenue management side here, because, you obviously don't want to be empty, on over Halloween. Any questions, please leave in the comments. Thank you.